What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. The Banlist market watch. One of many, more than likely, because the Banlist is going to be changing card prices, going up and down and all around. So keep an eye out for that. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below. Comment question of the day. What's your favorite hit on this Banlist? And if you had a choice, what would you limit, not limit, change? What one major change in the Banlist would you do? Once again, please make sure to answer that in the comments down below. I have a new thing. It says join when I do my live streams. If you guys want to check that out, make sure to hit the notification bell, and you can join the membership to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I have a bunch of social media links down below as well. And if you guys want to buy anything on TCG Player, please make sure to click on the first link, and that'll let you buy something on TCG Player. A little bit, it goes to help to support the channel. And I have a better microphone setting and camera setting, because evidently my camera makes me feel like I'm almost a locked character. I'm going to be changing all this in a few, guys, so please bear with me. But looking at the Banlist, the January 20 effective date of the Banlist, it's pretty insane. One thing to note, we're getting Master Rule 5 April 1st, and the next update, look at this, is no sooner than March 30th, 2020, which really begs the question, are we going to have a Banlist the day before or even the day of the new effective date for Master Rule 5? It'd be really interesting to note. Looking at the market, guys, it's all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Everyone's hyped, everyone's excited, everyone's buying and selling and making moves. And I always tell everybody, be cool, be calm, relax. And you should, because everyone's freaking out right now and these prices are all hyped up all over the place. I mean, look at Tour Guide from the Underworld. Ultimate Rare at an Astral Pack 6. Ultimate Rare market price is roughly around $80, but the card's already near mint unlimited for $134. Now, if you want to get yourself a secret version of Tour Guide, you can't though. The market price is showing to be about $17, but we're seeing it roughly around $42 to $44 for this card as well. The best version, the best bang for your buck, more than likely is going to be the Duelist Saga version. It has a $6 market price, and the price point is actually matching $6. This is exactly what you want to get. If you're excited about Tour Guide, if you want to get additional one, get the Duelist Saga Ultra Rare. Trust me, it's a beautiful looking Ultra Rare. When you get it, when you hold it in your hand, you'll see it. It's gorgeous. I really do like Duelist Saga Ultra Rare. It's one of my favorite ultra rare rarity. And looking at this March, we're gonna be getting another Duel Saga set. I think it's like Dual Overlord or whatnot. I always forget the name, but it should have this ultra rare rarity, and hopefully it does, because these are gorgeous cards and there's a lot of value in these cards. But we'll talk about that later on for another video. Once again, guys, moving into Soul Drain Lost Arts promotion with an $8 market price. Yeah, it's like $19. $19 for the Ultra Rare Soul Drain. If you want the Astral Pack 4, which is still a really good version of Soul Drain, market price is a little bit under $8, and Light Play Unlimited, it's about $8 to $9. So that's actually a really good card, a really good version of the card. And Soul Drain, if you guys don't know, you activate it by paying 1,000 light points. Monsters that banish, as well as monsters in the graveyard, Orcus, cannot activate their effects. The effects start a chain, of course. So this card's absolutely insane. This card's amazing, and this card probably will be the new floodgate for any deck that utilizes the graveyard. So keep an eye out for this card. It's pretty broken. Then we have Solemn Warning. If you want the ultimate version of Solemn Warning, which is holding a $39 market price, unlimited copies are about $55. That's not a lot when you compare it to the first edition versions, which are $95 for this card. I mean, I'm really excited about Solemn Warning coming to 3. I think all the Solemn should be limited. Judgment should be banned. I think they're insanely broken. The fact that we have them the opposite way is just insane and awesome at the same time. But yeah, looking at Solemn Warning, this is also another card that's insanely high in value. I don't recommend almost any of these cards for you guys to go in and grab. I'll recommend some in this video though. I'll show you what I think you should go in and grab. True King Lithosagam the Disaster. Right now it's not doing much. In fact, look at the market price of the Raging Tempest version of this card. The market is at $3. Lightly played first editions are roughly around $2. If you want the Megaton version, it's under $1 still, underneath its own market price. Why is that? Because even though this is a phenomenal card, what deck can it fit in? Dinosaurs, maybe. That's kind of stretching it. So that's why we're seeing this card at this current price point. If we see it seeing more play in a meta deck, that's like definitely a tier 1 meta deck, maybe even a 1.5, the price of this card might change. But right now, that's the current price point. Look at that Deep Sea Diva. He went to 2, and then when playing Water went nuts. I mean, you got Shotgun Water, and then you turn around, and then you get ready for the new War support coming out soon. So Deep Sea Diva going to 2 is actually not big of a shocker for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players. The Super version at a Turtle Pack Booster 4 with a $41 market price is about $60. And after that, next price point is about $63. After that, it hits right up immediately up to $90 4 of Deep Sea Diva. This card's insane, and you need 2 of them. So if you have a super rare version, the next copy is gonna run you a couple of bucks. Once again, I highly recommend, guys, if you are looking to play Deep Sea Diva and you are excited about this card, the best version I still say is Ultra Rare. Out of Duel Saga, market price is under $5, and you can see here in the price points, they're all under $5. Deep Sea Diva easily is one of the best cards in Water, and if you're looking to get this card, once again, do not spend this crazy high amount. I would even sell the super rare and go in and grab the Ultra Rare from Duel Saga, because that is, once again, better rarity, better quality of cardboard. Throwback Crystal 4, Deep Sea Divas, I guarantee you, are all frayed because they're a bit older. I'm not sure if they kept up, and even if they did keep up, even if they are near mint, like this one over here for $90, sell that one. Buy 2 Deep Sea Diva Ultra Rares. It's actually really good. Then you have Cherubini, Ebon Angel, or the Burning Abyss. A card which holding a $15 market price is about $33. Why is that? Well, this card can now be used in Orcus to rank up into that new True King XZ monster. If you guys know the name of it, comment down. Actually, is it gonna be down here already? Did they move it already? No, it's not. With the new rank up card, with rank up card coming off the ban list, you can actually use Cherubini to help and run a bit of PK engine and get that card to your hand and use that card to bring up the True King. I forgot his name. The XZ. I always forget the name of the XZ card. But anyway, it's really broken. It's insanely broken. And seeing the fact that Cherubini is going up in value is no shocker. It's also going up in value because Burning Abyss players don't think they're going to tutorial guide. They're more after to play Burning Abyss. I don't blame them whatsoever. And seeing this card go up in value, well, you kind of need it in Burning Abyss. And even though we didn't see Seer and Grak come off the bans, which they should, seeing Cherubini go up in value because Torgon wanted to, it just makes perfect sense. Kind of not what's going on with Pot of Avarice. Pot of Avarice is on the hype train all over the place. Pot of Avarice Ultimate Rare out of Elemental Energy is holding a $19, almost $20 market price. It's not that. If you go for the German version, it's about $100. If you go for any English version, like Lightly Played First Edition, it's $131. The Emit, $145. I'm dead serious. You know me, I love high rarities. I'm a big fan of high rarities, but I'm not a big fan of losing value, losing money. And even though Pot of Avarice is a phenomenal card, hey, definitely good for you Burning Abyss players out there. I do not recommend you go ahead and hold this card. I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's going to go down in value. Even though Pot of Avarice is a phenomenal card, it can't be used in every single deck. The minute the market realizes that, the minute it's reflected on the market, we're going to see these card values go down. Is it going to tank? No. I think Pot of Avarice is going to go down, but definitely not tank in value. And when it does go down for the ultimate version of this card, you're gonna save yourself a lot of money. So even though if you're out there and you want an ultimate rare Pot of Avarice, I'm serious, just wait. Please hold on. This card will easily go down in value, and then you can go in and snipe your ultimate rare. That's exactly what I'm personally doing, and I highly recommend that's what you guys do. Then we have Pot of Extravagance. As we look at the ban list and we look at control decks not being touched, which is pretty awesome. I mean, not only not being touched, but now we have Solemn Warning at 3, more good for control decks. Pot of Extravagance out of Savage Strike is holding a $75 market price. But because of the ban list, it actually changed. And the price point of Pot of Extravagance is $95. All over the place. 95s for days. Now, here's the thing about it. This might sound really weird. I'm going to be bringing an Ultra Guys deck profile on this channel that does not use Pot of Extravagance, okay? Even though Pot of Extravagance is a phenomenal card, I think you can play decks that don't need it. And if you can play decks that don't need it, that can still be meta, which I will have an Ultra Guys deck. Actually, I will put it aside over here. I just got to do a couple of playtesting on my traps. I think Pot of Extravagance, even though it's a phenomenal card, does not merit this high price point. 1, 2, this is a great contender to be reprinted up in March, or any reprint set Konami wants to have. So even though, once again, I do think this is a great card, it does not merit its high value because it's a great reprint target, which will obviously decline the current value of the secret rare version of Pot of Extravagance. Now, once again, I do think moving forward, we'll see newer and newer archetypes, or archetypes, because people get upset when I say either or. And I do think Pot of Extravagance will definitely be a great fit for those. But right now, $95? No. It's not worth that. I'd rather see you guys go ahead and grab Pot of Desires. This is worth it. This card keeps going higher and higher and higher in value. And it's the last OTS pack. It's not even like 5 or 6 OTS packs ago. It's the last OTS pack, and the price point of Pot of Desires is already super high. Why? Because unlike Pot of Extravagance, this is the highest version of this ultimate rare. Just like Pot Duality Secret Rare, this is another phenomenal card that you really want to go ahead and grab. You can. You really want to go ahead and trade for, and hopefully you've done it already, because this card's a definite must-have 3 of, no doubt in my mind. Look at a Pot of Desires from OTS 1 Pack 11 with a $62 market price. We're seeing it. Okay, so one guy has it listed for about $72. After that guy's done, it's easily an $80 ultimate rare. I've been saying this forever. This is where it's going to go. Can it go higher? Probably, but I think $80 is a settle price for a pot of eyes. I mean, and as we move forward, I think it can easily hit 120, but right now, $80 is probably the settle price you're gonna see, and everyone's gonna be asking for at locals or your trades or vendors selling it for, because that's what this card's going. Well, yeah, that's what this card's going for. I mean, it does make perfect sense. Look at the thing, Girsu, Orcus of the Eating Star. Orcus, so, I mean, just throw it out there for everybody out there, because everyone's kind of confused with what's going on with Orcus. Some say it's dead, some say it's insane. I'm going to tell you right now, it's tier 1. I don't know if it's going to continue to be tier 1, but as it stands right now, this is still one of the best decks moving forward into the new meta. Hands down, no doubt. I mean, I'm not even questioning it. This is one of the best decks. If you're out there and you think Orcus is dead, you're going to have a huge shock with your first locals of the new Banlist. Trust me, this deck is not dead. This deck is really good still. Don't be foolish. Don't just look at Orcus, seeing one hit and going, yeah, the deck that was splashing everything is dead. It's not Pendulums. They didn't get like 3 hits. It got 1 hit, and to be honest with you, I think they hit the wrong card. I think it should have been Skeleton or the Field Spell that should have gotten banned. Seeing that Orcus lost 1 good monster still, but it's not enough. They can still play through it. And like I said, guys, do not sleep on this deck. This is still a threat. If you're looking to play against this deck, you really have a lot of work to do. If you're looking to play this deck, well, congratulations. You got until Master Rule 5. And then even with Orcus, even with the new card in Master Rule 5, I don't think it's going to be that good. I'm throwing it out there. I don't think it's going to be the be-all end-all the minute we enter in Master Rule 5. If Konami does not hit Orcus in the next ban list, I wouldn't be surprised, because Orcus is not that good in Master Rule 5 as it is currently right now. And what I mean by that is, Orcus is not good against the decks in Master Rule 5. I think it's a great deck. But in Master Rule 5, you lose a lot of steam with Orcus and Orcus players, and I think that you gotta know that. But hey, right now, you can still play the deck. It's still a great deck. And looking at Dingirsu right now, it's about $23. A little bit higher than its $21 market price. Looking at Ultimate Red Dingirsu with $34 market price, almost $35. Its current price point is about $40. I'm telling you right now, the value of Orcus is going to be going down as time goes on. Even if it does really good, even if it's a be-all end-all deck, the reason is very simple. Everyone knows this deck is not making it to Nationals. It's just not going to happen. This is not going to be the national level deck playing in Master Rule 5 in Nationals months from now. And you can play us moving into the new ban list, you can play us moving into the new Master Rule, into every new set. They're going to be looking at Orcus and going, what can you do for me this set? Can you be tier 1 this set? Can you give me that regional, local, whatever you can this set? And the answer is, I don't know, kinda. That's it. You can play with a dump a deck for a tier 1 deck that fast. And I guarantee you, even though Orcus right now looks really good and is really good, I don't think it's going to be as good played in Nationals. Looking at Magna Reverse, also one of them high in value. This card's a $7 market price, and it's roughly around $7 to $8. Almost bought out, to be honest with you. I don't know why. It could be because of the new archetypes, and if you guys do know, please comment down below. I would love to know why. I just don't know. And then we have Joe Lockbird at an OTS Tournament Pack 8. Ultimate Rare, holding a $50 market price. Looking over here, it's about $60. And I mean, there's a 6 war. Let's call it a war. It's really 2 play sets. You got 60, 60, 63, and then on the 75s. Joe Lockbird is looking to be one of the best hand traps moving into, if not this meta, Master Rule 5 meta. With every Yu-Gi-Oh play, looking at every deck they're currently building and setting up, draw Lockbird, whatever you want to call it, hurts a lot of decks. It's insanely good. And I'm not going to be surprised moving into Master Rule 5, or even in this meta, we see Yu-Gi-Oh players playing Ash Blossom and Joy Spring at 3, and then following up with Draw Lockbird at 3. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. These are both phenomenal cards, and even decent players know that when you draw lock your opponent, they're not doing anything. they're using whatever they have, and that's it. And then when you go, if they don't have Joe and Lockbird, you're free to search your deck, you're free to sort cards, you're free to cycle, and you're free to create boards that can break their board. Because the minute you do, your opponent's out of resources, because this card locks them out. Once again, I think Joe Lockbird's a phenomenal card, and I think it's only a matter of time before this card hits $80. I really do think that. I've been saying it for a very long while, and as we see it move up high in value, it might even go back down. But by the time we're in Master Rule 5, even by Nationals, I wouldn't be surprised if this card's an $80 card. It makes no sense to me why this card would be under $50 at all from now until Nationals. Then we have Book of Moon coming at 3, which is huge. I mean, think about it. If you're an Orcus player, I think you want to side Book of Moon. I mean, you don't have to, But you really do want to side Book of Moon. It's probably one of the main, if not main even. This is one of the best cards for Orcus. Yet we have decks that are running around using like Forbidden Chalice, but I think this is a new replacement for Forbidden Chalice. And other plays as well. Basically, if you're looking to play Magical Musketeers and your opponent has Book of Moon, you're not playing nothing, you're losing quickly. And that is, your opponent does not know what Magical Musketeers do. The minute they know what the deck does, you're in a world of hurt. But if they know what you do, that's Magical Musketeers kind of almost winning strategy for half Magical Musketeer players that are going to regionals and you know, and winning half their matches is your opponent not knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to stop it, and you taking advantage of that. If we're gonna be 100% honest, I played the deck, I love the deck, but what's honest is honest. And looking at Book of Moon, it's a phenomenal card for against Musketeers and a lot of other decks in this meta, even against decks like Orcus, which are a little more fragile now, being the fact that they lost, you know, Orcus Bay. Looking at Champion Pack 1 version of Book of Moon, there's a bunch of Koreans, $100 for a Korean, why? But looking at the German version, it's like, it's $600. If you have super rare Book of Moons, you're probably gonna wanna sell them. People holding this card makes 0 sense to me. If I hold a card $600, that's not like an Appaloosa or Prismatic, which is gorgeous and super hard to get, I would sell it. Champion Pack 1 Book of Moon is a great card. $600, that's rent, bro. Get rid of this card, it's not worth it. Look at Turbo Pack Booster 7, Ultra Rare, Book of Moons. Market price holding it roughly around 23. We're actually seeing it roughly around $30 to $32. Of course, why would it not be? This card was like $7. Insanity. Then you have Secret Rare versions, which are like $10 for the Secret Rare versions of Book of Moon. And sure, I think this would probably be the best version. The most used version by Yu-Gi-Oh! Players would probably be the Secret Rare version of Book of Moon. And then we have Dual Terminal. Now the market price is $550. You got one over here $550. After that, they're $11 for Dual Terminal. Even the Noble Knights Platinum Rare version, it's about $5. By the way, little side note. Who likes Platinum Rare? I feel like Platinum Rare, I like certain Platinum Rare cards, and other Platinum Rare cards I just absolutely hate. Book of Moon Platinum Rare, and this might be a sin to say, boys, but Book of Moon Platinum Rare Book of Moon looks atrocious to me. I like cards for the artwork. I like to see the art jump at you. And Platinum Rare Book of Moon, it looks like someone put a bad ND filter over the Book of Moon, and it looks super dark. The letterings look silly, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Even though I do like certain Platinum Rare cards. Book of Moon's definitely not one of them. But looking at Book of Moon, it's another card that if it doesn't see play, it's not going to maintain value. If it doesn't see play, it's going to tank in value. And wouldn't be surprised if this card does not see play and takes some value. I think it's going to see play. I think the value is going to stabilize, not to this high price point, but definitely have a stable price point. But we have to see what's going on with the meta, because this is a phenomenal card. In fact, I don't know why we have Book of Moon at 3 and Konami decided to hit Red Reboot. I mean, if you're an Altergeist player, you're a Guru Control player, you would play cards like Call by the Grave. So even if you got hit by Red Reboot, you could use that as a resource if you could stop your opponent that turn. Book of Moon's the same exact thing. If I'm playing Altergeist and my opponent has 3 Red Reboot, and activate a trap card, and I get hit by Red Reboot, they just paid afterlife points, gave me a trap, and if I have a set Book of Moon, I'm still in like Flynn. So I don't understand why Reboot went to 1. I have 0 idea. But as a control player, while starting this meta off as an Altergeist player, I'm totally fine with that. Hey, Konami, your rules, not mine. Your world, I'm just living in it. I would totally take 1 Red Reboot. The card's broken, I agree. Let's go with that. But yeah, looking at Book of Moon, I like I said, if Red Reboot was at 3, I think this would definitely see more play. Being the fact that Red Reboot was at 1, this might see some play, so keep that into consideration if you're holding yours. Especially as Champion Pack 1 super rare. Just keep that in the noodle. Then we have Lunar Lights. In Master Rule 5, I think Lunar Lights is super good and not really talked about. Everyone's focused on deities. It's probably the big blowout deck for Master Rule 5. And most notably, of course, why would it not be? Because the deck was insane for like a week, then Zoo came, and then Master Rule 4. But looking at deities, I think they are a phenomenal deck. I think they're a great shoo-in for being a good top-tier contending deck. But Lunar Lights is insane in Master Rule 5. Lunar Lights is really good and not being looked at right now, or not being respected. I think 5 Formation Tank is a phenomenal card. It's also like $45 when the market price is going to be around 50s, and I think that it's a great card to pick up. I think Lunar Lights are great cards to pick up, especially cards like Lunar Lights Serenade Dance, which only had a solo print in Legendary Duel Sisters of the Rose. This card's holding a $6 market price, and it's $5. The rest of the Lunar Light cards are dirt cheap. Lunar Lights have an insane card like named Lunar Light Fusion. This card's broken. It's Monster Reborn and a Rhoda, but you got a picture card. That's insane. And this is going to be coming out in Master Rule 5. This is going to be one of the decks, once again, that's going to catch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players off guard in Master Rule 5. Yes, I use pendulums, but unlike regular pendulums like Endymions, these actually survive Banlist. So keep an eye on Lunalights, because I really do think they're a huge deck that nobody's really looking at right now, that people are not focusing on. And this deck is dirt cheap. If you want, unless you want to buy ulti tankies, then it's gonna run you a couple of dollars. But ultimate tanky, common tanky came out on OTS 1 pack 12. You probably already have it already. But once again, like I said, it's $43 for the price of 5% tanky, lower than its $50 market price. Once again, this is an insanely cheap card, and to be honest with you, I'm shocked nobody has went in and grabbed this. There's 20 price listings, and I have 2 of these. I kind of want to get a third ulti tanky. I think I'm going to. Because I think, once again, this is a great card that people aren't respecting, not caring about. I think it's a matter of time, even if they're not, let's say Lunalights aren't good, which I think they will be, but let's say they're not good, I do think level 4 Beast Warriors are going to be good, and this card's going to be used again. Also, Astral Pack 3, pretty good. Then we have Type Infecting Virus. So, I'm really excited about this card a year ago. I think a lot of us are. Nobody said this Banlist is amazing because Type Infecting Virus. Yes, it's a Water Aqua, and sure, Wardex can kind of use this, but nobody cares about it anymore. Think about it. We have Dark Hole. We have Regeki, recently got reprinted a million times over again. Everyone has access to it now. And the card's at 1, but still not seeing any play whatsoever. Why is that? Because even though Regeki's a phenomenal card, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players just don't care about destroying boards, because there's times, and a lot of times, when A, you're not going to destroy the board and resolve Regeki, or B, when you Regeki your opponent's board, they're going to thank you as they plus all day long. So even though like cards like Regeki are amazing, Type Infecting Virus is not that good. It's less than good than Regeki. You have to dedicate a normal summon, you have to activate its effect without it getting negated in any which way, shape, or form. It's just not good enough. A year ago, everyone would have nuts. This would have been a game changer. Looking at it right now, it's not that big of a deal. Magician Force version, super rare version of Type Infecting Virus with a $10 market price is roughly around $10 for unlimited. If you want to buy first edition version, it's $14. Once again, these prices would have went insane. The market would have went nuts had this happened 1 year ago. The fact that it came out now, you can put Type Infecting Virus at 3. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players just don't care enough to play this card. It's just not really worth it. Then we have World Legacy Guard Dragon. Sell this card as soon as possible. This card's only good because of Ib, and Ib got banned. Ib's gone. Ib's dead. I was thinking of that movie with Pulp Fiction when the guy goes Zed. Anyway, looking at World Legacy Guard Dragon with a $13 market price. The current price on the card's under $14. If you have this card, sell it. If you could sell it, be happy. If you can sell it for $7, $10, be happy, because this card should not be this expensive right now. But the market's not reflecting the current change with it being hit. So when that does happen, this price tanks. Then we have Magician's Souls. In fact, Legendary Duelist Magical Heroes box. Basically, Legendary Duelist, there's one card good for Spirals and Elemental Heroes. And hey, you like Magicians, but not playing competitively? You're gonna want to look into this stuff. So, looking at Magician's Soul, the current price point is about $95. Spirals are gonna be one of the best decks in the meta. No doubt in my mind. I think the deck's insane. I think Magician's Soul is a broken card, and Spirals can end in some insane boards easily. So looking at Magician's Soul, it's not so surprising to wonder this card's having a high price point. Well, here's the question. Can it maintain a high price point? The answer is very simple. No, it cannot. I think as Yu-Gi-Oh! Players crack open Legendary Duels, Magic Hero booster boxes. So talking to my distributor and all of my distributors, they are sold out of this. This is cleaned up of Legendary Duels Magic Hero booster box. Konami might have some. I actually haven't checked the Konami website. But everywhere that has this is going to be selling this. It's going to be unloading this. It's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Players going to be cracking these packs. Why would you want to crack these packs? Because if you can spend $4 and pull a $95 card, pretty good. $4 pull a $60 card, pretty good. $4 and pull a $27 card, not bad. Pull a $14 card, pull an $8 card. It's just value city. Legendary Duels Magic Hero booster boxes are value city, and you want to be a resident in it. You want to come in and move in and lease in Value City. Well, if you can find these packs, get these packs, crack these packs, open these packs, sell these packs, and smile. If you're looking to play Spirals, this is the card you're going to need. And you're going to need it at 3. So this card's needed at 3 by a bunch of Spiral players. Well, when we know when Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are mostly dominant, or most Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to move to play Spirals, we'll probably know the first week, or have a good understanding, the first week, or the weekend of the new ban list. I have to give it like 2 weeks. We'll definitely know, 100%, no doubt, by the UDS happening in Oklahoma that I'm looking to go to 2 weeks into February. So pretty excited about that, and I think it's going to be really crazy to see of the price points of these cards. What I think is immediately going to happen though, Magician's Soul is going to be going down in value as Yu-Gi-Oh players crack open packs and throws in the market. The Magician's Soul is going down in value is going to be compete against the Spiral players, only Spiral players, who want the card. Okay, so how badly do you want this card? Or do you want enough to pay $95 for times 3? Let's say 300 be lazy. Are you going to be paying that kind of money? Probably not. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are not excited to pay money into any kind of deck, let alone $300 plus a Spiral deck, which isn't too expensive, but $300 to play Spirals, unless they're super duper competitive players. You're not going to want to pay $200 to play at locals. It makes no sense. Can you make that much money back in locals? What kind of locals you going to? Huh? You going to locals in the casino? Little backroom duels? What are you doing? I just don't understand why would anyone want to put this kind of money unless you're playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, i.e. going to regionals, going to UDS, going to YCS, going to any kind of event like that you need to play the best deck in the room, which once again, one of the best decks is definitely going to be Spirals. So if that doesn't happen, I think we can all agree that might not happen as quick. People might not buy into it as much as Yu-Gi-Oh plays Crackle and Legendary Duels, Magical Hero. The value goes down as they throw this card in the market. The question is, where does it stabilize? And I don't know. I'm gonna say 70, but I could be wrong. Before it bounces back up, by the way. Moving forward, guys, we have Appaloosa Bowl of the Gods at a Rising Rampage with an $84 market price. The value is roughly around 82. After that, it goes right up to 84. Listen, I think Appaloosa is a phenomenal card. I really do. I think even in Master Rule 5, this card's broken. This card's insane. This card says Nibiru, you can't do nothing. And oh, by the way, everyone just dies. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, listen to me. I think Appaloosa Bowl of the Goddess, even though it's a phenomenal card, does not merit an $81 to $84 price point. I wouldn't be shocked if this card went down in value at all. And the reason is very simple. Once again, even though Rising Rampage is old hat and we're in the new stuff, I do think Appaloosa, even though it's a phenomenal card, Yu-Gi-Oh players will find a way to not go into 4 summons or go into 4 summons with another negation to stop a Nibiru. So even though I do think Master Rule 5, definitely you'll see Appaloosa seeing play, it's not going to be the be-all end-all. And if that's the case, the value Appaloosa does not merit this high cost. I think the card will go down in value. I'd like to know what you guys think about this card, actually. I really am curious. Then we have Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Not even talked about in the balance, but talked about heavily. Let me explain why. Thunder Dragons can easily go into this card. Well, with Thunder Dragons out the picture, Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos with a $65 market price is holding roughly around $60. Now, I do think that Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos is going to see meta play in the future. I really think this card's insane. I think this card's broken. But right now, it doesn't have a home. Since there's no home for this card, the value goes down up until it finds a home. And I think it will eventually. I think this card will definitely see play again. And when it does, it'll be a meta card. It's going to. But right now, its price will start going down. It might even go down to a stabilized price point, meaning it'll go down and it'll hit a price point which Yu-Gi-Oh players go, that's too cheap, I'll buy by this price point. And the market always determines that. But look at this card. I do think this card definitely will see meta play. I just don't think it's going to see it right now immediately because Yu-Gi-Oh players aren't sure whether or not this card's worthy or not. And I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Anyway, it's your boy V. Thank you so much for guys watching. Hey, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the notification bell. Like I said, if you want to join the memberships, I greatly appreciate joining members. You get little icons next to your name, all this good stuff. The first member, by the way, I should have made a shout out. The first person to join the membership is Team T Playset. So thank you, Team T Playset, for joining the membership. I do greatly appreciate it a lot. I had to look up your name because I actually forgot who it was. But I know I had a membership that was a guy named Team T. I didn't know it was Playset or Play. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to join the membership, I'd greatly appreciate it down below as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this ban list. Let me know what you think about the meta. Let me know what you're playing in the new meta. I really want to know. I have a lot of questions. I want to hear a lot of answers. So I'd greatly know if you guys give me all the answers. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.